Good afternoon, everyone. We are Group 6 and today we'll be presenting our report on the evolution of media. As the first presenter, I will be discussing the concept of media and its evolution over time. So what is media? Media in mass communication, media are the communication outlets or tools used to store and deliver information or data. The term refers to components of the mass media communication industry such as print media, publishing, the news media, photography, cinema, broadcasting, digital media, and advertising. In short, media is the channel or tool that helps spread information, news, education, or entertainment to the public.
What is evolution in media? The first part of the evolution of media describes the history and development of media technology. The evolution of media is a useful supplement for foundational courses in mass communication and communication history, as well as a primer for anyone interested in understanding the big picture of communication media. When we say evolution, it means change or improvement over time. Media is the way we share information and communicate. So the evolution of media simply talks about how communication developed and improved from the past up to the present. It is important because it helps us understand how people before us communicated, how technology improved, and how it affects the way we connect today. Now that we know what the evolution of media means, my groupmates will continue and explain the different ages of media, from pre-industrial age up to the new information age.
Good day everyone, my name is Rachel Ansante and I'm going to discuss the evolution of traditional to new media during the pre-industrial age before 1700s. So people discovered fire, developed paper from plants, and forged weapons and tools with stone, bronze, copper, and iron. So the pre-industrial age is the time before machines and industries were developed. So during this period, people used natural resources and simple tools to survive and communicate. So during the pre-industrial age, people discovered fire, which became important for cooking, light, and protection. And they also developed paper from plants like papyrus in Egypt, and they forged weapons and tools using stone, bronze, copper, and iron. During the pre-industrial age, they have many forms of media. This is their ways of communication. So first, we have cave paintings. This is used by early humans to tell stories, record events, and communicate ideas. Next is clay tablets in Mesopotamia, the first form of writing system to record trade and laws. Next is papyrus in Egypt, an early type of paper made from plants for writing and record keeping. Next is the Acta Diurna in Rome, is the first form of daily gazette or public news bulletin. Next is the Dibao in China, the earliest known government newsletters. Next is the Codex in Mayan region, is for bound books used for record knowledge. And the last is printing press with wood blocks, allowed mass production of text and books, making knowledge more accessible. So the pre-industrial age shows us that people were already finding ways to communicate and share information long before modern technology. So these early forms of media became the foundation of newspapers, books, and digital media we have today.
Hello everyone! Today, I will talk about the industrial age which happened from the 70s to the 1930s. People used the power of steam, developed machine tools, established iron production, and the manufacturing of various products including books through the printing press. People during this time used the power of steam, which was very important for running trains, ships, and factories. They also developed machine tools, which helped create products more accurately and faster. Another big change was the rise of iron production. Iron and later steel became the main materials for building machines, railways, and even large buildings. This period was also known for the manufacturing of many products. Instead of making things by hand, factories produced on a large scale. Even books became easier to produce through printing press, which helped spread knowledge and information to more people. So overall, the industrial age marked the beginning of modern industry and transformed people's lives in many ways. Thank you.
Hi. So, in our report, Yvonne and I will be using AI facial expression to demonstrate how we can use or how we can maximize the use of the so-called IT era. So now, I am going to proceed with my report. First, I would like to talk about the electronic age. The electronic age marked a major shift in the way people communicated and accessed information. It was introduced around the 1930s to the 1980s. Following the industrial age, the invention of the transistor ushered in the electronic age. People harnessed the power of the transistors that led to the transistor radio, electronic circuits, and the early computers. In this age, long-distance communication became more efficient. So, the invention of the transistor is introduced in 1947 by Bell Laboratories, ushered in this era. Transistors replaced bulky vacuum tubes, making devices smaller, faster, and more reliable. This innovation led to the creation of the transistor radio, electronic circuits, and the first early computers, which changed how information was stored and processed. The radio became dominant medium for news, music, and entertainment, while the television brought visual communication into people's homes. During this time, long-distance communication became more efficient through the use of telegraph, telephone, and satellite technology. Information could now travel faster across the countries and continents, shrinking the world and connecting people like never before. By the 1960s and 1970s, the foundation of the Internet digital communication were also being developed, paving the way to the information age. So the examples of the forms of media are transistor radio, television, large electronic computers, mainframe computers, OHP, LCD, and many more. So that all ends my report. Thank you.
New Information Age Revolution. From the 90s to 20s, we witnessed the most transformative period in human history, the Information Age. This wasn't just a technological advancement, it was a complete reimagining of how we communicate and connect. The internet revolutionized everything, creating our first global social network and paving the way for faster communication. Microelectronics brought us personal computers, mobile devices, and wearable technology. Everything became digitalized. Our voices, images, sounds, and data. We didn't just enter the information age, we became it. Think about how rapidly our digital world evolved. Web browsers like Mosaic in 1993 and Information Explorer in 1995 opened windows to endless information. Social platforms transformed how we connect, from Friendster in 2002 to Facebook in 2004, turning conversations into global communities. YouTube in 2005 made everyone a broadcaster, while Twitter in 2006 revolutionized how we share thoughts instantly. Search engines like Google in 1996 became extensions of our memory. Video chats through Skype in 2003 made distance irrelevant. Computing became truly portable with laptops, tablets, and eventually smartphones, putting entire computers in our pockets. We developed augmented and virtual reality, wearable technology, cloud computing, and big data analysis. Each innovation didn't just change technology, it became us. That the information age democratized everything: knowledge, creativity, commerce, and most importantly, human connection. It broke down barriers that had separated people for centuries and transformed us from passive consumers to achieve creators of our digital destiny. This era taught us that when human creativity meets technological capabilities, there are no limits to what we can achieve.
So let's proceed to the summary of the evolution of media. Evolution of media highlights how communication has continuously advanced alongside human process, from traditional forms such as print and broadcasting to today's digital and interactive platforms. Media has played a vital role in shaping how information is created, shared, and consumed. So why media has played a vital role in information? It's because media has been one of the main tools for communication. In the past, people relied on print like newspaper or magazine, and the broadcasting like radio and television to get news, entertainment, and education. Each stage of development reflects society's growing needs for faster, more accessible, and more engaging communication. Ultimately, the journey of media evolution demonstrates its powerful impact on culture, education, business, and everyday life, while also showing that media will continue to transform as technology and human evolve. Also, media continues to influence how we learn, interact, and understand the world, proving that its development is not only a study of technology but also human connection and social change. And that would be all. Thank you.